Hello, and welcome to a very special holiday episode of the VHS show. Today, I am sharing with you what may be the best Christmas movie of all time. Christmas Evil. Here's the movie in 3 sentences. After Harry sees his mom and dad engage in some Santa roleplay, he grows up with a violent Santa fetish. When Harry gets fed up with all the other adults for being hypocrites who don't understand the true meaning of Christmas,
it's Christmas I hate most.
He snaps and goes on a very merry murder spree. In the end, he flies away Birdman style in a creeper van. This film is simultaneously all the things we love about the bizarre horror/Christmas subgenre, while also being a critique of capitalism, while also being bad.
This is not for your eyes, my little darling.
Uh-oh. The film starts off with our main character as a child, watching his dad role-playing Santa, role-playing Pontius Pilate, while preparing for a human sacrifice. And after that, the boy of course grew up to have a very normal life, with a very normal home, and very normal porcelain doll friends. This was the moment when I realized the soundtrack to this movie would be 90% humming. We then learn that along with being a full-time Santa head, Harry also holds down a full-time management position at a toy-making company. I mean, just where does he find the time? Harry lectures his co-workers about the true meaning of Christmas.
You've never felt the thrill of making a good toy. Their value goes way beyond making money. Harry's not interested in money, he's interested in toys.
And then one of his co-workers, in the spirit of the holidays, bullies him into covering his shift at the factory.
I couldn't get anyone else to take my shift.
And then the movie does a pretty good job at capturing the feeling of having to stay late at work for no reason other than being a big pushover, Maggie. On his way home from his double shift, Harry makes a quick pit stop to stare at his brother and his brother's wife having sex in their childhood home. You know, Santa stuff. So our Santa starts preparing for his big night out on the town. Find you a Santa who holds you like this Santa smells that mink coat. A beard. A sleigh. Leaving muddy handprints and kissy lips on the front of your house. All of these Santa trademarks. It's time to play! Is that the actor that I think it is, or just someone who was never in anything else ever again? Luke Wilson? Huh. No! Mark Margolis? Yes! Stanley Tucci? Nope. Jeffrey DeMunn? Yep.
Susie, you look so beautiful.
This movie really has a way of feeling creepy, but then nothing happens, and then you feel like the creep for thinking it was gonna be creepy. On the one hand, this movie has some great moments. This scene, where the owner of the toy company tells his employees to donate their wages while he rakes in the profits, is a really solid critique of capitalism.
The more toys we make, the more we can give. So keep production up.
But then again, you also have scenes like this, where our character gets randomly edited back into a scene that they left.
Hey! I said forget it.
And if you think that edit was weird, look at this. I didn't know you could make a movie like that. Harry figures out that his company isn't donating as many toys to the children's hospital as it claims.
The factory comes out okay, and so do those kids you're so worried about.
You're worse than he is.
Oh, there are so many times in my life I wish I could have said that in a 3-way conversation. So our hero breaks into his work and steals more toys for those kids in the hospital. When he gets to the hospital, he meets the most competent security guard in film history.
What do you think you're doing?
I have a delivery. I have toys for the children inside.
At this hour? What are you, wacko?
Do I look like I'm joking?
Get out of here.
If this single security guard had been hired by S.H.I.E.L.D., the entire plot of Captain America Civil War never would have happened, Winter Soldier never would have happened, basically any comic book movie ever would never have happened.
Who do you think you're talking to?
Now, let's pull this creeper van over for a second with a quick stuff I learned on Wikipedia. The actor who plays Harry, our Santa, is Fiona Apple's father. I'm sure you won't believe me, and I'm sure you'll look it up for yourself. After dropping off the toys, Harry heads to church and does this.
I have something for you.
I have superlative taste.
After murdering some rich people on the steps of Sanctuary, he gets pulled into a party to entertain some kids. Wait, does he mean ho ho ho? Harry finally heads into the night to deliver presents. And in my headcanon, this scene is a Gremlins prequel.
He was dressed in a Santa Claus suit. He'd been climbing down the chimney on Christmas Eve. He slipped and broke his neck. Died instantly. And that's how I found out there was no Santa Claus.
Harry finally ends up inside the home of the co-worker who bullied him into taking his shift. And this is how it feels when you say happy holidays and they correct you by saying
Merry Christmas.
I don't have a joke for this. The way his wife can't even bring herself to scream is just truly haunting, and it's moments like this that actually make me really like this movie.
I read a poem once that said, every day you shave, you see yourself one day closer to dying.
The cool thing about poetry is that you can just say something as a poem and you really don't have to prove it, do you? As the adults close in, Harry uses children as a human shield, just like Dumbledore.
Get away from him or I'll rip your guts out.
This is what film critics like to refer to as the Spider-Man 2 subway moment.
Give me that knife.
No, Daddy, I won't.
The children are the revolution. Oh, here, let me lance your boil. You're welcome. Oh, I'm pooped. Oh! Now that this angry mob is chasing after Harry, it's time for the lightning round. The movie in one clip.
Avoid anyone dressed as Santa Claus.
Best background character. Legitimately the best performance that I have seen in a B movie. That moment where that great performance is ruined by not cutting away when they should have, and it goes on for just far too long. Best line out of context.
I wish I had a lifetime subscription to Penthouse magazine.
And finally, best sucker punch. But seriously, I really recommend this movie if you haven't seen it. It's surprising, it's weird, and my Christmas is not complete without it. So Shrek it out. Thank you so much for watching, and remember the show is made possible by contributions from viewers like these. Special thank you to all of my patrons, of course. You can support too on Patreon. It helps me make more videos more often. Make sure to subscribe and check out my other film analysis videos. And if you want to send me a weird VHS movie or a letter, we now have a P.O. Box. That's P.O. Box 31, North Hollywood, California, 91603. May your Christmas be evil, my friends.